State your name and story, please.
Barber Rodney Clemens, political fiasco of the 2016 presidential race.
Washington Stories, take one, action.
I've been cutting hair on the Hill for a little over 20 years now. There are no secrets between a man and his barber. So I know everything there is to know about these politicians.
What makes you the go-to barber of Washington?
What makes anyone go anywhere? I mean, trust, experience, a steady hand to give you a shave closer than the Florida election recount of 2000. My grandfather cut Franklin Roosevelt's hair, knew about the wheelchair before the world leaders. My father cut Kennedy's hair, knows more about Marilyn Monroe than that manhole cover does.
So with all of that experience, what makes you comfortable discussing this scandal?
Look, there are some things that the American people shouldn't be privy to. But there are some stories that need to be told. I knew Hillary Clinton was bald before the United States of America did.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Look, Donald Trump wears a toupee. It's not surprising, but it's not made of human hair. It's not made of horse hair. He has silkworms make it for him in Indonesia.
And he gave the toupee off to Hillary Clinton?
No. She has an earlier prototype. She took it. He wants it back.
So Trump's running to
get back what he wants. His silkworm wig.
And you're prepared to tell your story?
It cost me my life's work. But I want the American people to know what kind of shady competition Washington deals in. Started about a month ago. Trump's social media manager came in for a trim. The kid needed a trim real bad. I'm not one for snooping, but I accidentally read the kid's email. It said Trump needed a meet and greet with Hillary to snatch the wig off her head and embarrass her and lose her voters.
All this is because he wants to show up Hillary over an old wig?
Listen, Toots, I got two questions for you. One, when's the last time we elected a bald-headed president? 51 years ago. Next question, when's the last time we elected a woman president? That's right, never. You think the American voters would go for a bald-headed woman? That'd be the first time it would happen in infinity. Plus 51 years. That would be quite a feat, wouldn't it?
Anyway, the email read, "It's time to get back what's ours," followed by directions to get into Hillary's rally that afternoon. I made small talk with the social media guy, asking him how he's enjoying Washington and how he needs to use a better leave-in conditioner. I recommended an herbal-based blend to soften up his brown locks.
Because if he kept on using the conditioner he was using, he would end up having to have a buzz cut, like this guy right here, and it only works for me, am I right? I mean, it's the truth what it is. It's the truth.
Can we get back to the initial story?
Yeah, oh, sorry, my bad. So yes, I had to save Hillary Clinton from the scandal of the century.
You think her bald scandal is a bigger issue than Bill Clinton's scandal?
Monica had her time.
Thanks for the cut, Rodney.
My pleasure. It was time to act. I cleaned up the hair clippings, disinfected my clippers, and organized the magazines as fast as possible. And I took off to save the 67th U.S. Secretary of State. Unfortunately, barbers aren't known for their athleticism, so it took a long time to climb those stairs. I reached the top, and my phone rang. There was an emergency back at the shop, though.
What kind of emergency?
The worst a barber knows. A GIH. Gum in hair. I had a choice. say the potential future leader of the free world, or get gum out of Ruth Bader Ginsburg's hair. By my calculations, it'd take Trump 35 minutes to stop ranting about how hot his daughter is, giving me enough time to get the gum out of Ginsburg and get back to helping out Hillary. But I couldn't run anymore, so I called a car service. So I got back to that barbershop as fast as possible, but no one was there. I looked around, but I didn't see Ruth. But sitting there on the counter space was a note addressed to me, which read, "You're fired. You're tired. You better vote for me. Trump."
That's the best he had.
That's the best he had. I mean, he's very dumb. Trump had done it. He beat me at my own game. Hillary was going to be revealed to be bald. Trump was going to win. And I had done more cardio than I had done in 20 years.
And you swear by this story?
I put my life on the line for this story. I would do anything I could to keep Mrs. Clinton safe. These politicians are conniving, and people need to know what kind of game they play.
Thank you for sharing your story with us today. Cut!
Now, if Jeb starts improving, I can give you some great stories about its unibrow.
There's no smoking on set, sir.
Very well. Do you like to listen to it? I got all the great stuff on here. I got podcasts, I got radiograms, and I can even get in a fireside chat.
Rodney, what do you think a podcast is?
I think it's when you turn the dial and you listen to people talk.
So it's just people talking on the radio.
Yes. Am I wrong? What thoughts do I have about the American presidents? Why don't we look up there? Washington, Reagan, FDR, Kennedy, and Lincoln. I don't need to say anything else there. My thoughts are in the picture.
So they're all men.
They're dead men. Dead great men. Bullet, bullet, bullet. Dodged a bullet. Just smoked a lot.
Fair enough.
Next question.